In my last video, I talked about fitness. Stop making excuses why you can't do any kind of physical fitness routine or workout. Today, I'd like to talk about the why. Why be fit? Why pursue fitness? What exactly does that mean? Coming up. First, on this channel, we talk about, in basically ways that you can improve your life through personal security and personal responsibility. So why work out? There's 4 reasons really why we want to work out. The first thing is longevity or self-preservation. And that basically is your overall health, the benefits of your health. That you can feel good about yourself not only, but that you may also improve the strength of your body internally. For example, your heart, your lungs, your cardiovascular system. And that's basically your overall health from a medical standpoint. Not only will you feel good about yourself, but you will have energy you didn't realize you had, as well as be stronger to carry on with your life. The second reason is to save your life. And this can come in many forms, obviously, but the object is to be able to get away from a dangerous situation, whether it be running from a burning building or dodging a car wreck. The third one is to save someone else's life, because we're not looking out just for ourselves. We're also looking out for the people around us, whether it be the people we love, a boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, children, parents, but also those around us in the public. Because we have a responsibility, because we're all in this together. The fourth reason is to kick someone's ass. You have to have the ability, the strength, the power to be able to perform self-protection, to protect your life, to protect someone else's life when they are being threatened by another person. So you need to be able to effectively and efficiently kick someone else's ass. So then what does that mean? What is the purpose of working out with these ideas in mind? Well, obviously, we are not going to worry about whether we look buff, whether we have a beach body. The side benefit of being fit, in shape, working out, is that we have toned muscles, that we probably have a better physique than if we would just sit around on the couch watching movies all night. Obviously, the side benefit is to look good, but that is never the main reason why we would work out. And so therefore that dictates to us that we want to do movements and exercises that increase our ability to preserve ourselves, to save someone else, and to kick someone else's butt. That means we want to do movements and exercises that utilize whole body movements, that utilize balance, speed, power, strength. We want to develop those key ingredients to any good physical fitness, life-saving, self-protection program. You will focus on core strength. That is your abs, your back. Rotational core strength, as you have to be able to develop power, and that is generated through the hips and rotation. You want to be able to lift heavy objects so that you can pull a heavy object off of someone else to get them to safety. There are some things that you won't be doing. For example, in a gym you find many machines. Machines have their purpose, particularly for physical therapy, where you have a deficiency in one area, so therefore you have an imbalance. If you have a shoulder problem, for example, there's an imbalance there for stabilization. So you would utilize a certain movement, certain exercise. You'd want to isolate that muscle and build the strength in that muscle so that there is a balance back in your shoulder. And that's the purpose of a machine, to isolate a muscle so that you can develop it for the sake of stabilization. Otherwise, pretty much machines are worthless. They're really a vanity item, because what you're doing is you're attempting to build a muscle that isn't functional but looks nice. The problem also with machines is that they do not develop the balance needed. For example, with a free weight, you need to also control the balance of the movement as well as the actual weight. With a machine, it's all controlled for you so that there's no side-to-side stabilization when you do a movement. So you want to use free weights over machines for that purpose as well. Many people like to run, and that's good. Running is a good exercise. Running develops cardiovascular strength to a degree. But really, the running that people should be doing is sprinting. Sprinting saves your life. Sprinting gets away from the danger. Sprinting is the practical necessity for protecting yourself, for self-preservation, for hunting. Running a marathon is not a practical life application. As challenging as it may be, and good for your mental strength, your mental stability, your mental toughness, achieving a goal, a marathon is not something that is a practical, or long distance running is not something that's a practical application to the four tenets of being in shape: self-preservation and longevity, saving your own life, saving someone else's life, and kicking someone's ass. In every instance, these things have their place. These fancy machines have their place. Free weights have their place. Body weight exercises have their place. So if you're going to run for fitness, you should practice on sprinting. Quick starts, all-out movement. These are the movements that are practical in real life to save your life and to save someone else's life. All too often you'll see people in the gym concentrating on one muscle, the most vanity of muscles that there is, the bicep. They'll be doing curls and curls and curls. Oh, I gotta look good, I gotta go look good. There's several things they don't realize. First of all, just from a practical standpoint, the tricep is much more useful than the bicep as far as developing. Solely for vanity. If you want a bigger arm to look good, if you want your big guns to impress the ladies, the tricep is the biggest muscle in your arm. So why not work the biggest muscle in your arm instead of the smaller muscle in your arm? Most of your movements for doing self-protection are extending the arm, which is a tricep motion. Squats and lunges are more practical as far as saving your life. First of all, they're the biggest muscle group in your body. And studies have shown that working that muscle improves muscle growth in all other areas of your body. So if you are solely working out for vanity, the thing that you should concentrate on more than anything else, I would think, would be your quads, your glutes, and your hamstrings.